Why have a personal brand? Your power in your career directly corresponds to your ability to make and maintain influence. Building influence requires a strong and compelling personal brand. We need to consider two perspectives when understanding our personal brand: how we see ourselves and how others perceive us. Often these are different. An effective personal brand narrows the gap between our perception and others. When we are in control of our personal brand, we oversee how others view us, giving us influence in all types of situations. We become consistent in our approach, meaning others know what to expect from us. We can choose to be accommodating, powerful, selfless, or charismatic, strong-willed, or inspirational. The possibilities are endless. Develop a strategy. You need a strategy to fill in the gap between where your current brand is and where you need it to be. Defining a personal brand necessitates consistency. Strategy needs a starting place and an ending place and metrics along the way. We've created 5 exercises to guide you towards developing your personal brand strategy. Step 1. What do you value? What is core to your beliefs and values, and then how do you show up? Do your actions follow up with those values? You must attach action to values. Exercise 1. Write down your top 10 values. These should be timeless principles that guide the actions that you take. For example, empathy, humility, tenacity, resilience, fearlessness, quality-centric, results-orientated, cooperative. If you're struggling, Google list of values to help you along. Once you've written out your top 10, cull it down to 5, and you should be left with the core values that describe who you are or who you want to be. What are your objectives? Are you looking for promotion? Do you want to attract more business? Objectives can be short and long term. They likely change as you grow, so you need to be aware of these changes and conduct yourself accordingly. So exercise 2. Write down one goal you want to achieve in 1 month, 1 year, and 5 years. Perception. Personal branding is about the way you are perceived by others. It doesn't always matter what you think. It's what your audience perceives. How would you like to be remembered, and is that the way you are perceived today? Exercise 3. Imagine it's your 70th birthday. A colleague who you've worked with for 30 years gets up to do a speech about you. Write down what you hope they would say. Write 1 or 2 sentences about the goals you accomplished, 1 or 2 sentences about the type of character you show, and 1 or 2 sentences about the contributions you made. This exercise gives you the choices and control you need to be the person that you want to be. Now, let's try and focus on who you are trying to influence. It's important to know who your target audience is so you know where to direct your energy. Could be clients, colleagues, mentors, etc. Figure out who your target audience is. Exercise 4. Who are the people you are trying to influence? How do you make yourself attractive to this target audience? Networking your personal brand. 3 networking tips. Number 1, be a resource. Be of value to other people. Number 2, stay in touch. Intentionally come back to people in order to do so. Number 3, always be genuine. Be real, be human, have hopes and dreams. People will want to help you. Know your brand. Exercise 5. Create a short elevator pitch, no more than 60 seconds long. Number 1, define what you do. Number 2, tell me what makes you unique. Number 3, tell a quick story. Try to depict something that people are going to remember. Here is an example from me as a training facilitator. I run workshops to help people improve their performance, confidence, and find more fulfillment in their roles. That's part 1, define what you do. I believe that helping people find the answers for themselves, rather than telling them the answers, means they feel more empowered from the learnings and sets me apart from many other facilitators. That's number 2. Tell me what makes you unique. Just last week, I received a note from a customer that left me feeling really chuffed. She said that the program I ran for them was the toughest training that she had attended, but the results were so much greater than most other workshops she'd done previously, where she felt she was being talked at rather than developing her own skills and behaviours. As a result of the training, she said she'd completely altered the perception of some issues she was dealing with at work. That's the third part. Tell a quick story and try to depict something that people are going to remember. 2 additional points on the subject of personal branding. Online reputation. Your online reputation is just as important as your offline reputation. Your social media should reflect the real-life image that you want to project. You should engage and participate in online conversations. Don't just be a voyeur. Share content that fits your brand. Connect with clients and people who move in your circles, not to grow your LinkedIn followers, but because you truly want to contribute to and learn from those around you. Never forget that everything that happens online is public. Stay focused on your target audience. Let your online audiences know how they can help you. Let them know what you can do. Does your online profile send a consistent message about you? Authenticity. Authenticity in personal branding means being mindful about the way you show up. This starts with your style and your image. Your personal brand should look like you. Be appropriate and respectful to the environment and audience, but feel comfortable in your own skin, your own wardrobe. Board shorts might be the authentic you, but smart shirt and jeans might be more appropriate in a client meeting. Body language is also important. Eye contact shows respect and honesty. Hand gestures show passion and approachability, and good posture shows confidence. And finally, don't forget to talk about the other person, not just talk about yourself. Throw the ball back to the other person's court at the end of your pitch. This exercise will also be provided as an attachment. So feel free to work off that attachment so that you can go through each of those 5 steps.